Hello everyone. Happy Monday. So today I'm trying a little bit different format of my video. But yeah, because I need to charge my phone, yeah, but I made a decision to read the Christian Miracles lesson the first thing in the morning. So, and yeah, yesterday I was reading lesson number 101 that says God's will for me is perfect happiness, and I'm really glad that I can do this spiritual work because it brings me happiness, even if I don't realize it fully yet. Yeah, I know that actually brings me happiness. This is the only way for me to be happy. Yeah, and I just need to remember about that. I need to remember that I'm not taking this forgiveness work as a burden, It's something like, oh, again, yeah. But I do that remembering that it brings me happiness. And also practicing idea for yesterday was like, there is no sin. It has no consequence. So we were withdrawing the feeling of sin, like remembering that the feeling of guilt is actually the push for all this ego thing, right? For the push for reincarnation thing of the ego. If there is no sin, there is nothing to punish myself for or to punish others for, right? So it's an interesting thing. God's will for me is perfect happiness. There is no sin. It has no consequence. And I want to talk a little bit about the number of times when you remember to practice these ideas. Actually, I started feeling guilt again, yeah, that I'm not doing this pretty often, and I often forget about all this, practicing ideas. And again, I just need to forgive myself, yeah. And the most important thing is to remember this truth when you are being triggered, even just slightly, you just remember to apply this idea. Every time when someone triggers you and you wanna judge them, right? You wanna punish them. Oh, these politicians, oh, this person, oh, this situation, whatever seems to be happening, yeah, to you. You just remember, you know what? Yeah, I have no need to punish them because there is no sin. You are innocent and I'm innocent, right? That's what we remember to do. All right, so now it's time for lesson number 102. And yeah. All right, lesson number 102. I share God's will for happiness for me. I share God's will for happiness for me. If the previous lesson says that God's will for me is perfect happiness, today's lesson says I share God's will for happiness for me. It's like God's will and my will are one. I want to be happy. My Father wants for me to be happy as well, right? So you do not want to suffer. I don't want to suffer, actually. This is the reason again, yeah, for me why I'm doing this. You may think it buys you something and may still believe a little that it buys you what you want. Oh yeah, I still remember that moment from my childhood that they were having this show on TV, it's not about the name of show, it's like the content of the show, the meaning of the show. Like the woman, yeah, the main character, the main actress, yeah, who was playing had the main role on that show, she was suffering like a long time. For a long time, she was suffering, and at the end of that show, she like suddenly becoming happy. Like, and the thing they were giving to us, yeah, who were showing, yeah, that show was like, you need to suffer first to be happy. No, no, I don't need to suffer to be happy. I don't need to suffer to be happy. So you do not want to suffer. You may think it buys you something and may still believe a little that it buys you what you want. That, oh, through suffer, I can get what I want. No need to suffer. Yet this belief is surely shaken now. It's shaken now. It's a good news, right? At least enough to let you question it. At least enough to let you question it. As I mentioned before, I started questioning things a long time ago. Yeah, it's a good thing, by the way. At least enough to let you question it and to suspect it really makes no sense. It has not gone as yet, but lacks the roots that once secured it tightly to the dark and hidden secret places of your mind. It has not gone as yet, but lacks the roots. That's the great news, yeah? It lacks the roots. It's not gonna happen again, right? If it lacks the roots, right? That once secured it tightly to the dark and hidden secret places of your mind. That's a good news. Today we try to lose its weakened hold still further and to realize that pain is purposeless, without a cause and with no power to accomplish anything. It cannot purchase anything at all. It offers nothing and does not exist. I guess it's really offensive for the ego. It does not exist. It tries to convince you that it's real, but when you say, you know what, it does not exist, it's really offensive for the ego, right? And everything you think it offers you is lacking in existence like itself. You have been slave to nothing. Be you free today to join the happy will of God. For several days, we will continue to devote our periods of practicing to exercises planned to help you reach the happiness God's will has placed in you. Here is your home, and here your safety is. Here is your peace, and here there is no fear. Here is salvation, here is rest at last. Begin your practice periods today with this acceptance of God's will for you. I share God's will for happiness for me, and I accept it as my function now. I share God's will for happiness for me, and I accept it as my function now. Then seek this function deep within your mind, for it is there, awaiting but your choice. Decision-making mind need to get like a signal, right? Today we decide to accept our function here with God. Right? That's what we are doing today. That's what we are like accepting. We are making a decision. We are making a choice. And the thing is, when you made the wrong choice, you just forgive yourself. Tell them, like, you know what? Yeah, I made the wrong choice. Now I'm gonna make the right one. Right? Be happy, for your only function here is happiness. You have no need to be less loving to God's Son than He whose love created Him as loving as Himself. Besides this hourly 5-minute rest, pause frequently today to tell yourself that you have now accepted happiness as your own. As your one function. As your one function. And be sure that you are joining with God's will in doing this. So it brings strength, brings power. Remembering that when you choose God, you are not alone. When you choose forgiveness, you are choose strength. If you remember that lesson, that light and strength, they are one, right? Choosing light, choosing God's will, yeah, you're choosing strength, you're choosing happiness. That's the connection we built, yeah. And it's a good news actually that roots of the previous disbeliefs, yeah, we may have, so they are no longer like existent. They're still like here, but the roots are not holding tightly, yeah. It's like, it's a good news. It's a good news, right? It's like lacks of the roots, yeah, lacks of the roots that no longer secure tightly, right? Lack of the roots. Maybe there are still some roots here, but the lack of the roots, yeah, which it means that they are not secured tightly. They, I mean, beliefs, yeah, with the help of Holy Spirit, beliefs that we had before, yeah, are being replaced. They are in the process of being replaced. It's a good news, huh? It's a good news. Alright, so that's the idea for today. It's like I share God's will for happiness for me and I accept it as my function now. I share God's will for happiness for me. Again, like the previous lesson, it says that by doing this forgiveness work, yeah, by choosing God in me, by choosing truth in me, yeah, I choose happiness. I choose strength. I choose power. I choose peace, right? That's what I really want. Alright, and thank you for watching my videos if you are. Have a great day and see you in the next one. Bye bye.